Oh, that's another bad one. Update on the PlayStation Store for PS3 and PlayStation Vita. Oh, what could be happening there, I wonder? Changes start this year in select markets, followed by global changes in 2027. I've got my Vita in my bag, actually. I just was actually playing with it a minute ago while I'm charging my Switch 2. After nearly 2 decades of supporting the PS3 console generation, we wanted to let you know we'll be closing the PlayStation Store on PS3 as well as on PlayStation Vita. This is what scares me about an old digital future, because say you have a console generation where you can only buy games digitally, then they shut down the store. One, you can't buy them again, right? Which you could with physical, because they'll be out in the second-hand market, you know, in like charity stores and like eBay and all these kind of things. Digital is gone. Then as well, once they actually shut down the servers, even if you've purchased the game, there's usually a period where they let you download them again. But then after that, you could lose access to these games you have purchased if you want to get them at some point in the future, which sucks. So let's see what they say, because I've not read this. As I say, I'm reacting to all this live, so this video will be a bit all over the place. This is just my raw reaction here. But I saw this and I thought, geez, I need to hit record. I can't believe this is happening. You know I love my physical games, so this was like a gut punch. PlayStation Store and PS3 will close in select markets starting this year, followed by global closure for PS3 and PlayStation Vita next year. That means new content purchases will no longer be possible once the PlayStation Store closes on these devices. I hope they do a big like flash sale. That would be good, wouldn't it? If they're going to do this, put all the games up for like $1 or £1. I'm sure they did this years ago with the, I think it was the Wii U store when it shut down, and then more recently, a couple of years ago, when the Xbox 360 store closed down, Microsoft Xbox had a pretty good sale there. I bought a few games for that as well. And then just get them all downloaded to your hard drive, people. To ease the transition, players will still be able to download previously purchased content after the closing date for the foreseeable future. Okay, that's good, but this bit is obviously the ominous bit. Foreseeable future. So they're going to do what they should do, and you can download games you've bought even when the store shuts down. But foreseeable future, how long is that going to be? And if any of you have had the experience of the Xbox 360 store recently, trying to download games you've purchased, and they shut that down, I think it was 2 years ago now, a year and a bit ago. It's a nightmare. It clearly just has like no upkeep. They're just letting it kind of fall apart, which is a nightmare. So don't expect the best experience being able to download all of these games super quick. As the PlayStation Store continues to evolve to support modern commerce systems, including updated payment processing standards, PS3 and PS Vita are no longer able to support these updates at the level required. As a result, we will need to close PlayStation Store on these devices in the time frame as follows. Okay, so they're saying it's probably like a security standpoint potentially there as well. Still really disappointing, isn't it? It's just an end of an era today. What gaming timeline are we living in here, people? This is unbelievable. I did not have any of this on my bingo card for today. And it's interesting Sony getting this news out here quick style. I don't know if this is tactical as well. Xbox has got a lot of bad news right now, which, you know, with their restructuring and laying off a lot of their teams, maybe they're thinking this will get lost in the noise, but no, it absolutely is not. This is terrible for customers. Mexico, Honduras, and Nicaragua PlayStation Store on PS3 will close starting August 2026. August 2026? 1 month. If you're in these territories, my friends, you've got 1 month until the PS3 store closes. Wow, that's really quick. That's really not much of a warning. The PlayStation 3 store is kind of weird here in the UK. I bought some of the light gun games not that long ago, like House of the Dead 2, I think it was, House of the Dead 3. And I can't remember how I had to do it. I think I had to buy wallet top-ups first of all, top up the amount on my account via PS5, and then go on to the PS3 store and buy it that way. I couldn't buy it directly using like a credit card or anything. So to me, there's still kind of no reason. Why do they need to actually shut this down if you could still do it that way? But yeah, it is what it is. Additional Latin America and Middle Eastern countries, PlayStation Store on PS3 will be closing starting late 2026. In all other countries, PlayStation Store and PS3 and PS Vita will close in July 2027. So July 2027 is D-Day. Jeez. I'll need to get some videos made for you guys about best PS3 and best PS Vita games to pick up before then. We know this news may be disappointing to PS3 and PS Vita players who hold a special place in their hearts for this generation of gaming. PS3 and PS Vita represent an important era in our PlayStation's history, so this was not an easy decision for us to make. As we continue to expand the PlayStation experience on newer devices that most of our users are playing today, we need to focus more resources on delivering the best gaming experiences on these platforms as we look ahead to the future. Oh, geez, oh. To our amazing players, we want to give our heartfelt thanks for your ongoing passion and support, which has helped inspire us to shape PlayStation into what it is today. We are excited for the future ahead as we continue to push the boundaries of play. We look forward to having you on this journey with us as we explore new game worlds and new adventures that have yet to come. And then they link back to the stopping production of physical game discs story at the end there. Wow, so that is a 1-2 gut punch today for PlayStation news. Bit of a raw, rough and ready video here. I just wanted to get this out so you all know this. I can't believe this is happening. I think all of this news is really bad. The store's closing thing is kind of inevitable. It seems to happen, you know, to every platform at a certain point in time, given the nature of these ever increasing digital ecosystems we have. But that in itself is the big worry. As these digital ecosystems do grow and increase, the bigger risk then when they shut down, we lose a lot more. One thing that is good though for the PS3 and the Vita currently right now, there is still a lot of physical media out there. You can buy these things secondhand. I do imagine the price of them will now increase a lot, unfortunately, as is everything getting a lot more expensive, but this will be now due to the fact that digital will be coming off the table in July 2027. So not the kind of news I was hoping to report for you today. Wanted to get this out here. Let me know your thoughts on this. I'm not happy about the physical game disc production ending. I think that's a disaster.